Welcome to Gigantica. This lake that you can see behind me, whoa, I nearly fell in. This deep blue abyss of water happens to contain one of, if not the biggest common carp in the world. It was last caught at 105 pounds, and therefore if it's grown by like even a few ounces, there's a world record fish swimming around out there. There's also loads of other species which I'm going to try and catch whilst I'm here, as well as having a good time and filling you in as to what an insane year I've just had. Oh yeah. Yes! Good lad. I'd been lucky enough to be invited on the annual Korda team social to their lake in France. Danny and the team have generously supported my channel for the last 5 years, and I was looking forward to meeting a few more of the people who work for the brand, as well as catching up with some familiar faces. Oh, and also having a crack at some of the biggest, best looking fish in the whole of Europe. That's the one, mate. Taking a look around the lake, we began thinking about tactics, spots, and preparing for the draw for swims. What are those? Picking the right spot is half the challenge, but no amount of research or weather forecasting would affect my trip as much as a bit of luck in the draw. You can't blank, bro. You can't.
You can though, that's the issue.
No, after all these years, you are not allowed to. Lewis here has been to Gigantica more than 10 times, but he's only been there as a cameraman and never had the chance to fish it himself. This is your week.
It could be.
Immaculate.
Can we do the draw
Immaculate. 106 pounds. Get draw.
With tackle still to prepare and bait to unpack, we'd pick spots at 10 AM. So, I grabbed the perch rod because I can't resist a quick go. This looks pretty tasty. I can't say this this perching is going quite as well as it did last time I was here. My most recent visit to Gigantica came at quite short notice. It was Christmas 2023 and someone had cancelled their session, so I jumped at the chance and headed out in the cold. Best holiday ever. The carp were tricky at first, so the incredible perch and pike fishing kept me busy, until, out of absolutely nowhere, a giant carp took my bait and smashed my PB of the time. With a 50-pounder on my first trip and a 60 on the second, this time around I quietly settled upon a target of a 70-pounder. Oh, and somehow, somebody had got wind it was my 30th today.
Happy birthday, dear Carpet. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for the heads up on me.
Happy birthday to you. Next. Come on, lads.
Go on, Scott. Do it in a row.
Unbelievable.
When I pulled out number 6 in the draw, it wasn't looking good. I thought I'd be pushed into one of the corners, potentially end up fishing a swim which doesn't get out into that main zone where most of the carp that we've seen have been jumping.
Can you give me some advice?
I can't, mate, I told you. It'll be dark in a minute, mate. Oh, what are we going now?
Oh!
We had a few interesting choices by the team.
Number 4.
Keith.
And although I came out 6th, I've got the swim that I really wanted. Just seen another one crash out really far out in the middle. And I know they will move around as the week goes on and the wind will push them into different areas, but I like the feeling of being in this big open swim where I can see loads of water. I've got loads of area to cast into. And another one just jumped out just then. I need to get the rods out. Finding a spot is proving slightly more challenging than I hoped. But the last few casts I've done, the lead's coming back covered in weed each time. Might have to up my casting ability throughout this session. It's a good opportunity to get some practice in, try and improve. My mum made these flapjacks for my birthday yesterday. So cheers, mum. They are the best flapjacks in the world, I'm telling you. Literally tried a different zone, cast to a different spot, and I'm getting a clean drop, no weeds. Looking good. I was that excited for this session. I tied up loads of rigs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I tied up 5 rigs. Oh, it's food. Thanks, by the way. Right, so now I've got Thai green curry delivered to the swim. Honestly, this place is not for your adventurous, you know, go and fish untouched waters type of guy. I love that. In fact, some of the best fishing trips I've ever done have been the ones where me and a friend have just looked on the map, seen a bit of blue and just gone there. Wow, how clear is that water? But equally, once a year, coming here, having a little bit of comfort, a stock of incredible carp just out there waiting to be caught. It doesn't mean they're going to crawl up your lines, it doesn't mean you're going to catch. It's not a pay to catch type situation. This place is expensive, lots of people want to come here, but not everyone will catch. But everyone will have a good time because they bring food to your swim once a year. It's the right treat. I'm gonna eat, then clip up the rods, get the rigs in the water, and then I'll probably be spodding into dark. These fish can eat a lot of bait. If you want to draw in the really big ones, the hungry, big, boiling, munching, pot-bellied beasties, I'm probably going to have to put a bit of bait out to draw them in and then keep them there and hopefully keep getting bites. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, I think. It's day one. Danny says that he can't come, or at least he won't be able to come until later because he's unwell. This I know will have been gutting for Danny. He started Korda back in 1992, and it's obvious how much he's devoted to the company, the team, and his lake projects, of which Gigantica is just one. Anyway, I'm about to blast out some spoms. Filming whilst I'm on my own is certainly a little bit different to filming with friends of mine, my brother back in the day, or one of the various cameramen I've worked with over the last few years. It's a lot harder because it's hard to tell whether or not I've got myself in focus. Am I correctly exposed? Does the shot look good? This year, due to my team being so successful with their own content, I've been mostly filming solo, and it's been interesting to learn that although it's a lot harder, I have actually rediscovered what I initially fell in love with when I made my very first fishing videos, sharing my journey in a quite personal way, from me directly to you watching at home. So, thanks for sticking around. Anything to report?
If you pan round to your right, sir, you will see.
Oh!
Hi, my name's Lewis.
But this morning, it's looking... Well, I can't really say what it's looking like. I can barely see anything out there. I've heard a couple of fish jump. Not in front of me anymore. They pushed over that way. But we'll see. Oh my gosh. Every fishing trip I go on, the night before, even 2 nights before, I'm struggling to sleep. I still, despite having fished quite a lot in the last few years, I still just can't get enough of it. This year though, quite different. If we go back to sort of March, early April, the plan was to go and fish the farm pond and just keep going back. I wanted to do maybe one night every single week, all through the summer, all through the autumn, with the goal being to catch the starburst linear, to have it at £50 plus was always like the dream, but we weren't sure if it was going to do that sort of size. And somehow on my second session of the year in April, I went and caught it.
£50 too?
It's just over 50. The capture of that fish signalled a bit of a shift for me, a shift in priorities. I felt like my fishing fix was met or fixed. I'd had my fill. I was then willing to start investing time in other things. That other thing mostly being FWC Tackle. The idea of making a fishing brand or a tackle company with my name on it kind of goes back to when I was in school and I wanted to make rods and I wanted to make my own bait and everything, and in fact I did. I made my own rods out of bamboo that I pulled up out of my neighbour's garden. I made my own bait out of ingredients found in Mum's cupboard. I can't say what I did back then really laid any groundwork for FWC Tackle now, but through the connections I have within the industry and through the knowledgeable, wonderful people who've supported me, this was the year that I brought simple fishing kits to the world and also my rods. Of course, in coming years, months, whatever, I'll have the rest of the range. Reels, float and feeder rods, as well as some specialist sort of barbel, tench type rods too. But this year was crazy. I didn't anticipate the amount of work that was going to be needed to develop tackle of a quality I can be proud of at a price that's actually realistic for most people. What are you doing? It's called hit the can.
Right, okay. What, with a stone?
No, with your head.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that got it, did it?
You got to knock it over as well.
What? We didn't say it.
No, it can't.
That didn't. I
The
don't
can
think that
has
got
to
it.
fall because you touched it, but it didn't fall.
Oh.
It has to fall.
Alright. The size of these stones, we're definitely not hitting the can over.
Oh, that would have.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I think that was a rebound.
No, was it?
Sadly, it turned out I was too good at this game, and it became no fun for anyone else involved. So instead, to pass the time whilst waiting for a big carp, we decided to fish for perch.
It's a spider on his alarm.
However, I'd forgotten to bring some spare line for traces, so we asked Mr. Bradbrook to go get some fluorocarbon.
Whee!
What is going on here?
I forgot the fluorocarbon.
But what do you have?
I have limes, mint, rum and ice.
Wow.
All things nice. We're not here for a good time, we're here for a long time.
No, wrong.
Wrong way round.
Oh, hello, what's this?
We got one.
Really?
Yeah, it's only
We caught one. Double bubble. In here? 2i3. In winter.
Big old perches. I'll give me a follow.
We did eventually catch a perch or two, and I really enjoyed seeing some of the lads who are usually out and out carp anglers trying their hand at something different. However, as we moved into the evening, the anticipation rose, as we knew at this time of year the carp were more likely to feed at night. On?
Yeah.
Go on. There were bites from both corners of the lake that night, one of which was very large indeed.
Come on, dear. Yes, cow. Yes, cow. Yes!
Observing a 60-pound plus carp is really quite something. However, in my swim, there wasn't actually much to report. Well, it's quiet on the carp front. I haven't actually seen any shows this morning in the area I'm fishing out here. There was a couple right over there, and then there was a couple sort of over there. I think the disturbance of me spodding for hours yesterday might have put them off, but they'll come back. They'll come back and find that bait. I'll just have a cast for these perch in the meantime. Weeds. Oh yeah, that's got to be a pike. Yeah, it's a pike. I thought it didn't feel like a perch. Too big. Way too big. Whoa, flipping it. Wow. He's leaping. Hey. My first fish of the trip. Not the intended species. I normally use bigger lures for pike than I do perch. But we're off the mark. Whilst my tally for the trip so far was 1 pike, 1 flapjack, and some birthday cake, both Callum Stocks, who works for Embryo, and Callum Sharp, who does graphic design, were catching quite consistently now.
Middle, right? Middle there. Lovely job.
That's the one, that's the left.
Putting rigs out accurately at 120 metres or so is not easy, no matter how many times I've watched the pros do it on YouTube. When you're stood there yourself with aching arms, a little bit of wind, or just a lack of recent practice, it's actually really tricky.
That's on the middle rod again. Can we edit this to make it look like I did it first time on each cast, can't we?
Oh, you did?
No, every time you cast and it hits the water, he's going to put in the clip of him knocking the stone, the can of coke over with a stone.
Oh, again.
Middle rod again. Oh no, that's on the left rod.
Oh, if only I had someone next door who makes a great cup of coffee.
I am currently busy at the minute.
Sometimes fishing is frustrating. There's no two ways about it. You're either loving it or you're hating it. But if you keep going and you don't let your chin drop, it's usually not long before you've completely forgot what was frustrating you and you're winning again.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I could tell Lewis was feeling the pressure a little bit. I mean, so was I, but I'm lucky enough to fish quite a bit throughout the year, and besides, I'd had the fish of my dreams in spring, and after that, I could have blanked for the rest of the season and still had a smile on my face. So after catching my first UK 50-pounder, I took the footage off of the memory cards from the cameras, backed it up to my hard drives, and then headed out for another week of filming with Isaac. Mostly tutorial stuff, all the educational stuff for my second channel. Got back from doing that, and the red light was on the hard drive. I checked, and basically one of the drives inside had broken. Another one of the drives had also broken at the same time. And this meant that I had basically lost everything. Not only the footage of this beautiful 50-pound carp that I just caught, but also the 10 years of footage that built up to that capture. everything I needed to make my Quest for a 50 film was gone. I'd also lost all the pictures of me and Alex when we were younger. Everything I needed to run my business was on those hard drives, and they had basically been fried. I found out at a much later date that the reason why they'd broken was because of an electrical surge to our house. I ended up giving my drive to Isaac, and he drove it all the way to Newcastle to a specific data recovery lab. They reckoned there was a chance they could recover it, but weren't going to promise me anything. Whilst they were working on the drives and I had no access to any of my data for about 4 months, I decided to do other things. I worked on my business as well as volunteering some of my time to some projects that Korda were working on.
Welcome to the first ever Korda contender. Over the next 2 days, we've got 26 lads and lasses each day.
And they are going to have to help them some of the very best carp anglers in the country. I reckon we should go and meet them.
I didn't expect to enjoy Contender as much as I did. It's competitive fishing and I thought it was going to be quite serious, but instead the kids were in great spirits.
Thank you.
There we go, your biggest ever comment.
Biggest comment.
All of the coaches were teamed up with different lads around both of the lakes. Up at Norton, I think we had Billy's Lake and Turner's, so 2 of the sort of more prolific venues.
That's a big one, that is. Well done.
Look at that.
And yeah, there was loads of bites to be had. It was great. Lots of the young lads learned new angling styles, perfected their solid bag fishing, or tried zig fishing for the first time. Yes.
That is actually a cracking bit of fish. 3, 2, 1, contender!
Lou's playing one. I've just taken my big zoom camera and zoomed on him. Come on, Lewis! Oh mate, I am so excited for Lou right now. He's been out here I think about 10 different times, but every trip he's been filming other people fishing.
I am shaking like never before.
So what's this, a bream?
Probably.
No pressure or anything.
Oh no! Come on.
Stay calm, no, stay calm.
Oh,
Just keep steering her in, Luke.
come on, please. Yes! Oh.
Well done, Luke.
Of course, we didn't forget the age-old tradition of a personal best equaling a bucket of cold water to the face.
Oh, thank you, Gigantica.
And it wasn't to be the last bucket we saw that week.
Man's been active. Fully active. Fully
There you go.
There you go, mate.
Now,
Quite left.
I was a little confused by this gift.
Man's been active in France.
I think some inside jokes are probably supposed to remain inside.
Come on then.
XL, yeah, might go on. Might be like a sports bra, but...
So Lewis had now caught, and although there were many of the team still fishless, I was beginning to feel like perhaps I was doing something wrong. They haven't settled on my bait. The bubbling and jumping has been further than where I'm fishing, to the left and to the right. I'm not sure at what point I decide the spot's no good and I completely change area. I'm trying to bring back some confidence to this swim. I'm trying to do something with my right hand and left hand rods, sort of explore some short range spots, get a bit of boilie out and try something different. So it's like boilies only rather than like the ground bait pellets, hemp seed and stuff. Big fish tactics, you could say. And then with the middle rod, I'm just going to freshen up the long spot and just leave a rod on it. Just at least leave one rod on that spot. I've had a message from Tom Maker, because Tom fished this spot in a video a year ago maybe.
The old immaculate down the old left hand edge.
6 months ago. He did really, really well basically. He was using a wafter. I've been using pop-ups which sit sort of up off the bottom. A wafter would sit against the bottom, but like move around a bit. A tackle box. I'm thinking about switching all the rods though over to sinking hook baits. That's what Lewis caught with. I feel like they're ignoring the pop-up sitting right up off the deck. It's always funny how making a change, even a very small one, suddenly influences my mood.
That's my machine, that's my baby.
I guess sitting around doing nothing tends to achieve nothing, and this little tactical switch certainly had me a little more optimistic as we headed into the night. The line had fallen completely slack. The lead had clearly moved, but picking up into nothing was very frustrating. Just at the moment where I started to doubt everything and genuinely believe that I was going to blank the whole week, the middle rod's gone. No way. I can't see anything out there. It's just a big white out. It was really hard to move the fish. It seemed to have burrowed into a weed bed and I just couldn't shift it. Laying the rod on the rest, I gave it some slack and hoped that it would swim back out.
Double take.
No. This is your third?
There's 1 inch sling, 1 inch net, yeah.
Busy morning.
Have you felt any movement on it?
Not for a while.
I think he's just gonna hold it.
Still good? Mate, I didn't really gain anything. I'm not liking the look of how quickly he's pulling that up. Oh, you're joking, please. Nah, that doesn't look good. Oh. Good lad. Go on, Cal. Fishing, eh? Fishing.
55-12.
Yeah. 55-12, that'll do.
Good boy.
Can you write that down? Yeah.
Look at the dip in its back.
What did I say earlier about fishing? It seems like you're either winning or you're not. Yeah, well right now I was not. Fully stocked tackle shop with everything you could possibly need. Bait, clothing, gas, and Gigantica's best ever bailiff. On the main lake.
Don't say that around other bailiffs.
On this Korda social.
There's only one bailiff on the main lake.
You loved that carp. I remember you like, I'll just take it over.
Yeah. Put it in my pond. A picture on the wall at Gigantica means you caught a certain fish at its biggest ever weight. And today at least it was a nice reminder that although I hadn't yet on this trip, I do sometimes hit the target. Hey, you're a wine connoisseur. We were now late on in the week, and as tradition goes, it was cheese and wine night, a chance to celebrate and socialise with the crew. Almost everyone had reeled in, and the focus was now much less on the fishing and more about having fun.
Oh no, they're all stuck together.
Not too long before heading out to France, I'd had news from the lab.
We're getting it back.
What?
Yeah, and then I've got to pay him thousands.
They'd somehow recovered the data on my hard drives.
How would you like a holiday? A little one-day getaway to a lovely place.
This doesn't sound like a holiday. I feel like this is set up.
Do you want to go to Newcastle?
Aye, mate.
Overjoyed, I drove north immediately, meeting Isaac halfway to Newcastle to collect my precious media.
Yeah!
I'd worried a lot about this over the last 4 months. Those electrical surges to my house causing over £15,000 of damage and more than a little disruption to my business. Yet now, with all of that put behind me, I felt like nothing could stand in my way of having a great time. Even losing a fish and looking like I was gonna blank for 6 nights straight wasn't gonna get me down.
Wow. One of those beautiful, calm evenings where you're just happy to be alive. I'll be even happier if one of those rods goes off eventually.
Oh, my lines were getting a bit tangled around each other then. The line was out there, the fish was out there, now it's come across, it's gone underneath the other lines. Oh, I'm getting shredded. I am getting shredded. Blimey. That just took a lot of line. Oh my god. Oh dear. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Come on then. Let's have ya. Oh, it's a scaly. It's a scaly one. That might be an original. Come on! Yes! Finally! If saving a blank wasn't enough, Danny was also feeling better now and arrived at the lake that morning to witness a number of big carp and some rather happy anglers. What's the best thing about working with Korda?
I don't know how funny she started.
What's the best thing about working with Korda?
Fishing.
Yeah, it's probably the fishing.
Best thing about working with Korda, Ryan Gibson.
Oh!
Obviously the people.
Best thing about working with Korda?
This, Gibbo.
I don't know what's going on here. It's just a big family.
The whole team. What's the best thing about working with Korda?
I get free tackle.
Be on the spot there, Carl. Did you not see that one coming?
Cheese and wine night.
It's being with everybody, that's the best thing about it, by far.
Getting to see these bad boys every day.
We need you there.
£50 in a couple of hours is a bang on.
Call it 50.
Yeah.
It's crazy actually to think just how much has happened in 1 year. And it's still not even over. In the coming weeks, I've got my friend Yoshi from Japan coming over to fish with me in England to try and catch his first ever European carp.
Don't come to.
I'm also going back to India to seek redemption on the golden marcia that I lost last year.
It's come off.
Oh! Yeah, fish!
Dad, what have you just done? Don't leave me hanging.
Then of course there's Christmas, some well-earned family time, and also I think quite a lot of editing, because I've filmed so much this year, and I promise that next year there are going to be so many films, so many big special projects that I've been pouring my heart into that will finally reach this channel, and I hope you continue to enjoy them.
Well done, mate. 1, 2, 3. That's what we come to Gigantica for. Big, beautiful carp. And also an amazing social. A lovely time with some friends, new and old. And I got myself one eventually. Look at that.
Gentlemen, are you ready? Come on
All I have left to say is thank you to the lads on this trip and the rest of Team Korda, and of course you guys for watching. See you soon.
Come on, Lou, straight off the end.
Brilliant, boys.